Hello my friends, family, partners from around the world. I'm coming to you here from Asia, where we've just finished the 4th night of our gospel campaign here. I didn't do an update yesterday due to some logistical issues with getting the reports out, but I just want to give you an update from yesterday on day 3 and today. We have just been essentially soaking in the glory of God here in Asia. It's been wonderful. Hindus and Muslims are finding Christ all over the place. It's been absolutely amazing. Yesterday in the service, I ministered and we saw many people come to the Lord after Evangelist Renae Pilsing ministered to the sick. We saw 2 different people that were blind get healed. We had an absolutely amazing testimony. All the different things like shoulders and knees and backs, and those things were just happening like they were just simple things and no problem. But then there was this man that Evangelist Renae Pilsing prayed for, and he ended up having an encounter with the Lord. He went out in the power for 45 minutes. He was mute. He couldn't speak. He couldn't stick his tongue out of his mouth. And when he got up from the encounter with the Lord, he actually began speaking. He was sticking his tongue out saying, I can talk, and he was in completely sound mind. One of the other issues was that he had mental insanity, and he wasn't in his right mind, and he woke up completely clear of mind as well. I mean, it was just amazing. And so then we go into today with high expectation, just praising the Lord for what he wants to do. And coming into tonight, it was just, Evangelist Renae Pilsing preached a powerful message, and I had the opportunity to pray for the sick. And when we did, I had seen this vision in my hotel room earlier in the day of this great circle surrounding all the sick people. So I asked all the believers to surround everybody. I had leadership come up on the platform, and we created a circle around the people. When we created the circle, we put all the sick people in the middle. And one of the things I had seen was that in there was going to be people that were healed, and then I was to bring them up on the platform and minister to people that hadn't received healing. And when that happened, I specifically heard for eyes, blind eyes, to come up. So I called them up, people that were blind, and I said, I want you to come up on the platform. I continued to minister to the sick. We had people get healed of various issues. It was wonderful. And then I brought the blind people there and put them on the platform. People that were healed, I had them lay hands on the blind people, and we began praying for all the blind people. Every single one of the blind people, 4 of them, 4 different blind people, were healed and received their sight. I mean, we were praising God. It was wonderful. It was glorious. Tonight, demons have been fleeing, both last night and tonight, and we're just seeing the power of God flow here. What I want to ask you to do is to pray for all of the people that have not come to this campaign yet. While the attendance hasn't quite been as high as was expected by the leadership in this community, what we are praying is that for the 14,000 homes that have a flyer and an invitation sitting there in their home that were hand delivered personally, for the over 20, 30, 40,000 people that have been called on the phone by believers in this church, the 100,000 people represented between all of these, that they would come in floods these next 3 days. And I want to ask you to pray, to fast, to really intercede. We're seeing a great move of God here. We just need to get the rest of the lost that have been waiting, possibly for the weekend or when they don't have to work, to get here. And we're just asking for breakthrough, for God to send angels to people's homes, to cast out the demons and the witchcraft. And we just ask for people to come and by the tens of thousands the rest of this week. So I want to ask you to pray and intercede. I'm personally having a wonderful time here in Asia, and I just want to thank you for sending us here. Please pray for my family at home who's continuing to labor, my wife and my kids who are there at home, holding the front line there in the U.S. But thank you for sending us here. I bless you here from South Asia. Thank you, all those that are following us on social media as well as online. I just want to thank you for sending us here. God is moving here in this country where many have said it is impossible, but there are still strongholds to be broken, and I want to ask you to stand in the gap. We need breakthrough for these strongholds of witchcraft and depression and demonic spirits to be broken, and I want to ask you to intercede for us, friends. God bless you here from Asia. I love you.